Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Nehemiah. I was invited to FastAPI Cloud, and now I want to show you how to deploy a project to this awesome platform. The project I'm going to deploy is right here called Cards for Sale API. Why? Because I want to sell cards to you. Anyway, jokes aside, let's get started. I have the repo ready right here, and I'll leave the link in the description. Go ahead to your terminal and clone the project if you'd like to. I already have it here, and make sure your project is bootstrapped using UV. If you don't know what UV is, please take 5 minutes reading about it in their repository. I'll also leave a link to it in the description. But it's an awesome tool, a very fast package manager for Python. So please look at it. It's written in Rust and very, very cool. Now I'll go back to the terminal and make sure you've done UV add FastAPI standard. This should be the way you install FastAPI. Why? Because when you do this, FastAPI will be installed, but also FastAPI Cloud will also be installed. If you check uv.lock, I want to drag this down and do a simple Control F to search, Command F rather, and say cloud. You see we have FastAPI Cloud CLI already added for us. So with that, I can simply go to the terminal, clear it, and say FastAPI. Let me zoom in a little bit, minimize this. FastAPI underscore, not underscore, space, deploy. Hit enter. It says command not found FastAPI. So I am going to redeploy it. Why it failed earlier is because I was actually using a project that I duplicated from another tutorial where I was teaching how to deploy to Vercel. But even then, I should have done UV sync and hit enter. It should have done the job perfectly well and synced everything. All right, now next thing is to activate our virtual environment. We can say source2.venv/bin/activate. And now I can say, maybe first clear my screen and say FastAPI deploy, hit enter. For the first time, you'll be asked to log in. Because I already logged in into FastAPI Cloud, everything looks okay. But usually the first step is to log in. It tells me select the team you want to deploy to. I'll select the current team, which simply is named after my name. Say enter. Do you want to create a new app? I'll say yes. What's your app name? I'll simply maybe call it Car Sales API. Hit enter. I'll leave this also empty. If you want, you can specify the directory containing your app. I'll hit enter. Does everything look all right? I'll say yes. It says creating the app, deploying the app, updating, not updating, but uploading deployment. It's doing its magic. It's verifying the deployment. So it was done in 0.6 seconds. Wow. It says ready, the chicken. Your app is ready at this URL. If I click, say open, then expand so that you can see it better. Look at that. If I go to /docs, we have the API. And now I can sell to you cards. If I go to the dashboard, you can see that we have it here. And if I click on it, you can see that I can now come to this part saying environment variables and add environment variables. Like for example, your database URL. And you can even import them from your .env by simply clicking on this button. If you want to delete it, you can come to the settings. And something nice I saw, look at this. These guys are working with AWS. The region is US East 1, but I could be just guessing and could be using similar region names to AWS. Anyway, this was it. Very simple. It took 0.6 seconds. There is more on this platform. If you go to the integrations tab, we have all integrations, databases tab, and AI and ML. In AI ML, you can see they say coming soon, integrate AI models and datasets from Hugging Face. This will be very good. If you go to database, you see we have the Neon database, a serverless Postgres database for your applications, or you can have an in-memory data store for caching and real-time features with Redis Cloud, or you can have a Postgres development platform using Superbase. This is very nice. So if you want to have integrations, please feel free to come to this page and play around with them. In addition, they have a section for team settings. As of now, I only have one team and I cannot delete it because it's the last team. I'm very excited about FastAPI Cloud. You can simply deploy to the cloud without having to have maybe a Docker file, configurations, and so many other tools. As long as you boost up your application using UV, you are good to go. See you in the next video.